What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my Overpowered Level 8 Sniper Zer0 playthrough. Now we have made it here to what is easily the worst part of this particular DLC, and what is a terrible black mark on the series as a whole, and just a step back in level design that is almost incomprehensible. Before this DLC was released, this particular challenge, and it is not a challenge, it's more of a chore. This particular set of quest and level here was billed as a challenge made specifically for hardcore players, those who are quote-unquote min-maxers, those who do enjoy the mechanics thus established by the game in its lifespan up into the release of this DLC. And it could not be anything further from that. Immediately, if we look at the level here, we can see that it's way too fucking small for the number of enemies we will be fighting. Then beyond that, we will see that there's virtually next to no fucking cover, unless the map decides to have a couple pillars here and there that pop out. And then there are traps everywhere, starting with these little traps that cause damage to you, a significant amount of damage. They will kill you, by the way, if you're low on health, and then they slow you down. Limiting the player's movement speed is a ridiculously stupid mechanic. And then beyond that, they have these insta-death traps that kill you. If you fall into this or you're knocked into this, you immediately die. No chance for fight for your life, nothing. You're just immediately dead. The whole thing is an exercise in stupidity. What probably bothers me the most about all of this is that there's no way one person fucked up this bad. This is not one person's doing. There were multiple people who worked on this. Theoretically, there were people who tested this and then approved this for the game. They thought, not only should this be in the game, we're going to fucking charge for this. And there were multiple people who had to have some work on this in some way. How those spectral archers can shoot me from that far away with the fire rate they do and the accuracy they do is mind-blowing to me. Some of the quest design or the enemy design in this particular DLC is mind-blowingly stupid. Just incredibly dumb. And then, obviously, I'm being hit by these spikes here, so I guess I can't fucking fight up here. There are too many spikes. I have to look at the enemies so that I don't die, but if I look at the enemies, I can't properly manage my placement on the map and, you know, not get killed by these spikes or insta-death traps that are very, very prevalent. So we'll just have to figure out a way in which we can make it through part of this. Here's one of these insta-death traps that I'm talking about. By the way, enemies will knock you into them. I actually very much like the Circle of Slaughters, you know, the ones from the main game. But this is something that I can't quite deal with. This is something so stupid, so monumentally dumb. I just got hit by another spike trap there, that I find it hard to believe that this would make it into the game, much less be billed as something that a player would want to play. Like, there were several devs who actually came and talked to several members of the community and player base that said, oh yeah, you guys are really going to like this. One of them came to my stream at one point in time when I still streamed and told me that. Like, oh, I think you'll really like this. And so I was excited for this. I truly was. But I have no idea how this could be approved. And I'm not saying I don't like a challenge. Like I said, I very much like the other three Circle of Slaughters. I very much like the Destruct Peak. I absolutely adore it. This is just a level of stupidity that I find difficult to even fathom. I don't understand how this would be put into the game. I truly don't. But, you know, as I get hit by another spike here, it's just, the whole thing is stupid to me. I don't understand why they would do this. I honestly thought about just making a video called, you know, Magic Slaughter playthrough, or, you know, the next episode or whatever I'm on here. Oh my god. These spikes are just so fucking stupid. I thought about making, you know, Overpower Level 8 Sniper playthrough, the next episode, whatever number that would be, Magic Slaughter. And then showing me literally completing the quest in Gibbed, and that's it. I truly don't want to do this. This is a level of stupidity that I find difficult to play. I mean, it's just so stupid. Skeleton mages are just ridiculously poorly designed enemies. It doesn't make sense why anyone would put something like that into this game. I don't know why people would actively try to add things that are more annoying than enjoyable. Like, Games are meant to be enjoyed. They're meant to be played for fun. That's, you know, the primary reason that people make games. Try to sell games. Why people buy games. And this is less than fun. I want this thing to appear. I can't quite comprehend. Oh my god, he disappeared with a bee's dick of health left. I can't quite comprehend why anyone would think that this is appropriate. It's a level of stupid that just is difficult to comprehend. I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but this is just something that doesn't make any sense relative to the rest of the game. Now, if the whole game was stupid like this, you know, that'd be grand. At least you could understand, oh, this is just a stupid part of a stupid game. But no, this is something that goes completely against everything that was thus established in the game thus far. And it is just, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't truly understand why. I don't understand why. I almost died right there, you know, simply jumping off of that. And, you know, why would I jump off of that? Well, because there are a bunch of stupid enemies up there that I had to deal with. And now there are more stupid enemies. Oh, I do love the fact that there's literally no cover. It's brilliant. Just stunning.
And I disappear. A ghost of combat, preparing to strike.
Okay, so we'll just... I'm only going to do one round of this in this episode. I mean, I will spread these rounds out. I'm not going to do multiple of these in one episode. It's mind-blowing to me. I don't quite understand why. Another spike from the floor. The whole thing is just a stunning example of how bad game design can go. The whole thing is just stupid. Alright. Well, I have to go this way now, I guess. Oh boy. I think this is just the biggest waste of time I can think of. I mean, at least it attempts to use the weapons and gear you've earned thus far, unlike the death race, but in overall irritants, I mean, this is worse than the death race. And that's saying something, because I have called on multiple occasions the death race the worst quest in the game, and this, as I'm thinking about it now, is a pretty damn good candidate for possibly taking that title. Now, I have talked to multiple people who, oh my god, just the fact that they slow the player's movement speed for that long at a time, it's something that I don't understand. Like, slowing the player's movement speed, it's just stupid. And the fact that those guys have the accuracy to hit me at full sprint, moving broadside to them like that, it's just poor game design. Everything about this, from the enemy design to the level design, is just fucking stupid. There is no reason for this. There's absolutely no reason for this. More spikes. I love it. I love it. More spikes. Please, just limit my movement speed. Like, how this got put into the game, I will never quite understand. Like I said, this had to be multiple people. There was not one person who is fully responsible for this. And I don't quite understand how no one involved in this particular process was like, hey, should we maybe pull our heads out of our asses for a moment? That was never brought up. That was never thought of, apparently. Because that is not what's going on here. This was full cranial rectal inversion the entire time. There was never I have to imagine that everyone involved with any part of this particular level or quest wears white socks with black pants, uses a wireless keyboard at a desk. I can't imagine any reason for this at all. There's nothing that makes sense about this. None. Oh my god, these skeletons are a waste of everyone's time. I don't quite get it. I am more spikes. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Oh my god. At least I have the headhunter packs to intersperse with this, right? You know, at the very least, I can get in another Digistruct Peak run at the very end of this to say, that that was part of this playthrough too, so that I don't have to end on this sour of a note, because this is stupid. It just really, 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 really stupid. What do we have coming? Sounds like orcs. It's orcs. And so then they spit corrosive damage over time everywhere. God, how brilliant. Alright, so now I have to look at how the map... Oh my god, just so stupid. What do we have coming here? Alright, so these guys have stopped because, you know, mechanics and all. Alright. I like how that guy, yeah, that's cute. Oh, that's really cute. Enemies you can't outrun. Brilliant. Okay, so damage over time that you can't avoid. Just wonderful. Just astounding. I mean, literally, I can't comprehend the decisions that were made in the quest design here, in the level design, in the enemy design. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we have one more wave left in this particular first round, and that is all we are doing in this first video of this Magic Slaughter. I am not doing multiple. Oh, God, some more traps. Thank goodness, right? Alright, so, those big open spike pits are there, so we'll try to avoid those to the best of our ability. I was hoping this melee shrine would be recharged by now, but it is currently not. So, we'll try to hit these guys with some good bore shots if they'll group up for us. That'll be wonderful. He didn't group up for us, but we were able to get a good critical hit on one of these, so that's wonderful. Oh, and then we got one of those skeletons there that doesn't die or grant kill skills. Like, it would be one thing if he granted a kill skill at least, you know, the first time you knocked him over, or even when you pulled the sword out. But no, he doesn't. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm glad they're fighting, so we'll let them fight. We'll avoid this one that came over to fight us. Now we got to go over and somehow manage to kill that thing before he comes back to life here. Alright, so that's good. Alright. Let's grab this, see if we can't get a couple quick and easy kills by knocking one or two of these off the edge. Excellent. Alright. Cool, managed to kill a few of these now. We got another ironclad skeleton coming at us. Alright, so some orc detonators, we'll let them deal with themselves, obviously. Don't want to have to deal with them. Oh, I do like how the character that they put in tells you about the traps as you're playing through them, as if they weren't annoying enough to begin with. Oh boy. The ground is angry. Why would they think that is fun to hear? I don't quite understand. So now we've got this ultimate badass orc warlord. We'll begin to work through him. You know, obviously kunai, slag, those kind of things apply here. I guess he's leveling up because why wouldn't he? Luckily he's almost dead. Alright. Oh, good. Okay. So that's the first, that's the first of these. So, and the last one we're doing in this particular episode. Obviously, I'm going to... Oh, those spikes. The quest isn't even active and those spikes come up. Isn't that wonderful? Just brilliant. Peachy. Alright, so we're going to go hand this in, and that's going to be it for this particular episode. I have no more patience for the Magic Slaughter Dome at this particular point in time. Yeah, I mean, I do want to do all the quests in this game, but this is a level of stupidity that is difficult to comprehend. Is difficult to want to record. It's just, I mean, it's bad. It's real bad. Alright, so he's offering number 2 at this moment. I'm going to get that in another episode. So, as always, guys, I do thank you very much for watching. You know, sorry if this video was negative or critical in some ways. I truly don't enjoy this nonsense. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.